One day, in the laboratory of the time traveler lay a giant machine that no one recognized. What could this machine be? Suddenly, in the blink of an eye, the time traveler appears out of nowhere looking dazed. After he recovers, he starts talking about the fantastic creatures he had seen over the course of his adventures. He says, "My impression of it is, of course, imperfect, but I know it was a dull white and strange large grayish red eyes. Also that there was a flaxen hair on its head down its back." After this happens, he starts disappearing quite regularly. His friend later visits his laboratory to find that the time traveler is no longer there. Where could the time traveler have gone? Now, I have a question for you. What kind of story do you expect this to be? The ending leaves a question for the readers to answer, so is it a mystery story? Nope, it's a science fiction. The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. Reading this book, I've crossed the borders of reading a mystery story and a science fiction novel. And in some parts of the books, I just felt thrilled to find out what happens next. You know the feeling where you just don't want to let a book go because you want to know what happens next? At this moment, some of you are probably thinking, "Oh great, now we have to listen to a science geek talk. Time to go to sleep." This is probably due to the stereotype that science fiction is only for people who are passionate about science. But I appreciate that you're all here today to listen to my opinion on why I think science fiction could be quite fascinating. Science fiction. Such an engaging topic, isn't it? It really is, believe it or not. So, let's engage ourselves into a potential conversation between you and I when talking about science fiction. You would probably ask me, aren't science fiction novels too boring and too sciencey? To this, I would probably say, nah, that's not true. Science fiction covers a variety of topics such as love, mystery, or fantasy. Even when you shop, it's better to shop at a larger store compared to a smaller shop because there are more to choose from. It's the same with books. When there are a variety of books to choose from, the readers will more likely find a book that they like. At this point, you might probably argue, well, science fiction books are too down to earth. To this, I would say, don't you all want to escape from reality? Science fiction creates a world of imagination for the readers. Why not take a journey to a place that you've never been to? This is a journey that your parents will like for sure. The conversation will continue somewhat like this, but let me end the conversation here before you all fall asleep. I hope that at least the message got through. Well, here's one suggestion to wrap everything up. First-hand experience is important, so why don't you take a trip to the library and find a science fiction novel, perhaps The Time Machine, and remember the conversation we had today. Is science fiction still only for science geeks? Thank you.